Hello, everybody. I'm Matt.
And I'm Maggie.
And we are...
Hopefully awesome.
That's right. Positive place on the internet where we nerd out about all the geeky things we love. And this week's geeky things include, of course, the weekend box office. The Marvel shuffling some content around. A bunch of...
New.
Yeah, all right. We got some headlines. And, of course, we are going to be ranking the summer movies of 2023. That's right, everybody. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks did right here. And shout out to our September producer of the month.
He's stuck with us.
Basilius of Stupidonia. Much appreciated.
Thanks,
and I am realizing, Maggie, that I actually forgot to update our Patreon little cutout that comes over. So let me get that info right quick because we do have another patron and they should be on here. So take it down. Let's see where they at. Where are they at? Lewis Brown. Ow! Lewis Brown getting a verbal shout out because I did not put him on the printed shout out. So there you go, Lewis. Thank you for being a patron for the month of September. Greatly appreciate you.
Hey, where are you going?
Maggie.
Let's go show off your new haircut.
Oh yeah, Lucy got a haircut, everybody.
Yeah.
Check it out.
Look
at that.
Look, say I only got like a few teeth and now I've got dry eye problems.
Hey, ain't that about a bitch?
Say I am one.
Oh, because she's a female dog. That's the joke. That's the joke, everybody. You got it.
Oh. Sorry, Lou.
What'd you do?
About dropped her.
Okay. Wow. So, hello. How's everybody doing on this Labor Day weekend? Maggie, how we doing?
This weekend's flown by.
How's unfortunate.
I had a 4-day weekend. Oh. She wanted to leave.
It's okay.
I have to respect that. Long weekend. Mine started on Friday and then ends today. Not looking forward to going back tomorrow.
Yeah. It's the Monday scaries on a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Of course, we celebrated Labor Day weekend by doing what we always do, watching Strays.
Yep.
What a movie that was.
What a movie that was.
No, but in all honesty, of course, as you can tell from our garb that we're wearing, we are saying aloha to summer 2023 because it's over.
Yeah.
It's over. Now it's time for spooky season. But not until, of course, we rank every episode.
Yes.
Or movie of 2023.
Episode.
But before we can do that, it's time for the news.
Good news, everyone.
Good job. So, Maggie,
What?
our last summer box office for the summer of 2023. You want that? Is that what you want? Rest in peace, summer of 2023.
I'm sorry, I'm out of breath.
And the guy from Smash Mouth.
Apparently, he had problems.
Oh, no, I know.
Okay.
We'll talk about it. Don't worry. I mean, we're not going to talk about... let's just move on. So, Maggie...
Rest in peace.
Via box office mojo and discussing film. These numbers, just to be clear, these numbers are through Sunday. These do not include the Labor Day numbers. Because technically it's still the Labor Day weekend. But we didn't include any of those, so fuck off.
Let's go.
All right, number one. Want to take a guess? It's a brand new movie.
Strays.
I said it's a new movie.
I'm just joking. I'm sorry.
Number one, The Equalizer.
The
Equalizer 3. Yeah.
Didn't realize this coming out.
Yep. Well, me neither. And we apparently were the only ones because it opened up to $42 million. $42 million opening weekend for The Equalizer. I've not seen literally any of the Equalizer movies. Maybe. No, I didn't watch the first one.
I didn't.
I watched that one movie that had Denzel Washington and Ryan Reynolds in it, and I thought that was The Equalizer, but that's not The Equalizer.
Oh, it's not.
Yeah.
I always wanted to watch The Equalizer because I think I remember the trailer. Isn't that the one where he goes into a hardware store?
Yeah. He's like the Punisher.
Yeah.
Which I mean, cool.
Yeah.
Cool enough, 42 million opening weekend, 68.1 million worldwide. So at number 2, staying at number 2, of course, Barbie. Woo! Still number 2. With 10.6 million added to its box office, bringing its total to 609.5 million domestic, for a worldwide total of $1.381 billion. I believe we already said this last week, but it's now the number 1 highest grossing movie of 2023. Right?
Yes, and also it's the number 1 grossing movie for Alamo. The
Draft House? Alamo Draft House? Really?
Yeah, it's their number 1, yeah.
Wow, hey, good for them.
And somebody's like, what's Alamo Draft House? I was like,
only the coolest friggin' theater you could go to that we don't have. We're stuck going to AMC.
My brother's been to the one down in Austin a few times.
Really?
He says it's really nice, but you got to be really careful
about
getting out your phone or talking.
Perfect for me.
I know,
I don't do that shit.
He says that like one lady, I can't remember what he said, like she either said something out loud, but I think she was like reacting to the movie. They squirted her out.
Wow.
They're really strict, man.
Hey, man. It's the movies. The movies. Barbie also releases on digital tomorrow. Yeah.
Did y'all get your barbecues on?
The 5th of September. The barbecues that they totally dropped the ball on, that they could have totally done. Marketing routes itself. Come on, Warner Brothers. Get your head out of your ass. Who wants to do that? Speaking of Warner Brothers and their head up their ass. Yeah. At number 3, sticking in the number 3 slot, Blue Beetle adds an additional 7.2 million domestic, bringing its domestic total to 56.5 million, and its worldwide gross to $101.8 million. All right. Yeah. All right. I mean, it passed 100 million.
Thank God.
That's more than we can say for some movies. Yeah. I think The Flash passed 100 million. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty certain.
Like it was a failure, but I'm pretty sure it at least passed 100.
Major failure. No, I'm glad it's still going.
Yeah. Hey, it's got some legs.
Don't sleep on it.
Blue Beetle's really good. At number 4, dropping from the number 1 spot, Gran Turismo adds an additional 6.5 million, bring its total to 30.6 million and 80.9 million worldwide, with a 62.4% drop from week 1 to week 2.
That's bad.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Like, it's not great, Maggie.
That's not good.
Like, I don't think it's enough for Sony to be like, we're benching all the PlayStation stuff. Like, I don't think it's a sequel. Nah, I just meant like to not make any more like PlayStation movies, period. Like, I don't think it's that bad.
They'll do it.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't that bad. Like, it was bad, but it wasn't like so bad that it like caused them to stop doing the entire plan. You know what
I know what they have lined up next. They have lined up Uncharted 2.
I mean, they probably do. I mean, it did well enough.
Yeah.
When are we gonna get a Sly Cooper movie? You know, CG. I don't want a live action Sly Cooper movie. That'd be weird. Unless it was like
live action Spyro movie.
At number 5, dropping from the number 4 slot, Oppenheimer adds an additional 5.5 million, bringing its domestic total to $310 million, and its worldwide gross to $852.9 million. It is now the 3rd highest grossing movie of 2023.
Super Mario Brothers, you better be watching your butts.
They've got a little bit of room to catch up to Mario Brothers. So, Maggie, the top 9 highest grossing movies of 2023 so far. Elemental at number 9 with 478 million.
Yeah.
Dead Reckoning at number 8 with 554 million. The Little Mermaid, 562 million at number 7. Number 6, Across the Spider-Verse, 687 million. Number 5, Fast X with 719 million. Number 4, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 with 844 million. followed by Oppenheimer, Mario Brothers, and Barbie in the top 3.
I still can't believe Guardians of the Galaxy made that much money. Like, I don't know.
Oh, whoa. Everything okay?
She's just
being loud. Yeah.
Loud.
What else is new with these kids? Am I right? Kids these days. Maggie, did you know that none of the 3 highest grossing movies of the year are sequels?
Thank
And it's the
God.
first time this has happened since 2001.
Oh, God.
That the first, or the top 3 highest grossing movies of the year are not sequels.
Wow.
First time since 2001. Isn't that crazy?
22 years it took. 22 years.
Here's what I'm thinking. Everybody's like, oh, I know what it is, right? It's toys, right? It's Barbie. Barbie's a toy. That's why Barbie's doing so good, right? I think they're being too micro focused. All right,
Yes.
I think they need to pull back, see the trees for the forest. All right, or whatever that saying is. Think about it. Number 1, Barbie, right? Number
Yes.
2, Mario. Number 3, Oppenheimer. The key here is movies named after a person.
Mm.
All right. So drop down like Walt. $1 billion. I mean, right? You know?
They won't make
Yeah.
that movie.
Here's another one. I'm not gonna say this. I was gonna say something.
I know what it
say
is. They'll drop a name of a movie. It'd be Walter White. But they call it Walt, and they try to trick us all with Walt Disney.
I think it'd make more if it was advertised as Walter White than if it was Walt Disney. Let's see here. Oppenheimer has passed Inception to become Nolan's 3rd highest grossing movie of the worldwide. I think I said this last week, but
Yeah,
people
you did.
were reporting it this weekend. So, like, I don't know.
I say some people are like, I'm going to make sure that's what it is.
It is now the 2nd highest grossing R-rated movie of all time.
Dang.
Passing both Deadpool and Deadpool 2. Yep. Will Deadpool 3 be able to resurrect?
Yes.
We'll see. Variety
Yes.
says that the $900 million mark for Oppenheimer is within reach, and $1 billion is closer than box office watchers ever expected. So it could crack $1 billion, which would be wild.
Cha-ching.
Wild. An R-rated movie, you know. I mean, that's not even tied to a major IP,
Yeah.
you know. Like, I mean, The Joker is a Batman movie. I mean, it's not, but I mean, it is, right? Let's see here. At number 6, dropping from the number 5 slot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem added an additional 4.7 million, bringing its domestic total to 108 million and 152.5 million. 152.9 million, sorry. Worldwide. Let's see. And it's now out at digital, so you can actually buy Turtles right now.
Go
At
Turtles.
number 7, number 7, up from the 19th slot. Okay, so it wasn't 19 last week.
Huh?
It was at 19th last week. It's up to number 7. All right, with
God, what is it?
Bottoms.
Oh, okay.
With $3 million,
God, I got scared.
bringing its domestic total to 4.3 million. It had a 552.2% increase from week to week. And because it added 705 theaters, up from last week's 10. So that's how numbers
Add
work.
some more.
I mean, it would have been higher if they would have went. You know, think about it. There's only 700 theaters, and like most of these are in like 3,000 theaters,
Yeah.
right? So I mean, it's like a third and
Yeah.
a fourth of like the total amount that all these other movies are in, and it cracked the top 10. I mean, that's really good. I wanted to watch it.
Hi, Edgy.
Hi, Mom. At number 8, dropping from the number 7 slot, Meg 2 added an additional 2.9 million, bringing its domestic to 78.4 and 375 million worldwide. At number 9, dropping from number 6, Strays.
Yay!
Strays. Adding an additional 2.5 million, bringing its domestic total to 21.3 and worldwide gross to 27.4 million.
Because they will not air this in half the countries around the world.
You know, before we watched Strays over the weekend.
Yes, we did.
We're not going to do a review of Strays.
No.
Like, we'll talk about it during our ranking, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I think it's made about what it deserved. Like,
yeah.
it's not bad.
It's not horrible.
I mean,
there
not
are worse
great.
things to watch.
Yes, for sure. Like, I laughed a few times.
Yes.
But it was also like, I felt like, this is one of the first
Cringe.
times I felt like I was old.
Well,
You know?
also, I felt like I was, like, I cringe at rated R movies like this sometimes. But I felt like there was more times in this one that I did.
Yeah. Like, I feel like if I was like 16, I probably would have really enjoyed Strays. And like, now I'm 36. Man, do I feel it. Like that 20-year difference watching Strays. It's like, yeah, this isn't great. It's not great.
No.
It had its funny parts. It's just some of the stuff was just so too much.
Just too much.
That it was like, like it sunk it all down for us, you know?
Yeah.
But that's us. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of people that liked it. I mean, it made $20 million. So there you go. And at number 10, sticking around in the number 10 slot, Talk to Me, adding an additional $1.7 million, bringing its worldwide gross to $63.1 million.
Golly, keep on going.
That's what I'm saying, man. I can't wait to watch it.
Mannequin Hand.
I can't wait to watch it, honestly. I've heard it's really good. And then one last bit of box office news. Elemental has now passed the worldwide grosses of both Toy Story and Cars.
Wow. Good job,
The little movie that could, you know, stuck in there. Stuck it in. It didn't pull out. It just kept going until it crossed the finish line.
Good job, Elemental. I'm sorry. I was like trying to get a burp like out of the way. So I couldn't talk.
Kind of a lackluster final weekend box office for the summer. You know what I mean?
But isn't that usually the way it goes?
That, like, because all the movies have, like, teetered off by now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure if we compare it to...
Oh, great. It's time to go back to school.
Yeah. And, like, you know, all the fun stuff's done. Now, I mean, we've been looking at the calendar while we've been planning, like, what's coming soon, right, to kind of get ahead of our content schedule for the podcast. And there's, you know, like, we're starting to enter, like, a spooky season for a little bit. We got a handful of some scary movies coming out soon that we're intrigued by.
We don't want to watch Exorcist, believe me.
I know, we do. We do.
No, we don't.
We do.
We watched The Masterpiece yesterday.
We did rewatch The Matrix. Or The Exorcist. We watched The Exorcist yesterday. Maggie, of course, had never seen it.
No.
And, man, I did not... Okay, I'm pretty sure I've only ever watched it either once or twice. I was thinking back to it, and I remember the first time I watched it, when my brother Billy made me watch it. He's like, you gotta watch this. And then I want to say I showed it to my friends, Daniel and Philip and Josh.
Wow.
And, like, we watched, I want to say we watched, like Chasing Amy, and then The Exorcist or something.
God, what a lineup, man.
And, like, I just remember them, we weren't in the right mood because it hit me when we were watching it. I remember them laughing at the part where she's like, I mean, I'm not going to do it, but, like, she's, like, wiggling her tongue around.
Yeah.
And I remember them laughing and me being, like, super fucking pissed off at it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, why the fuck are you laughing? You know?
We just finished watching
Chasing
Amy.
Yeah. I mean, I should have known better. You don't get a bunch of fucking stupid teenage boys together to watch The Exorcist and expect them to take it serious, you know? Come on. Especially after watching Jay and Bob Strike Back. I don't know why. Like, I know it's Silent Bob. I had to force myself to just say Bob instead of Silent Bob.
Bob.
But yeah, no, it was. I forgot that this movie's a friggin' masterpiece. Oh my god, just so well crafted. You know, like, I remembered it being good. Like, I remembered it being scary. You know, but, like, this movie's not even a horror movie. It's just a fantastic movie that just happens to be scary. You know?
Yeah.
I mean, shit, and, like, the way everything, like, you know, the symbolism of it and how it doesn't, like, hold your hand to explain everything. It's great. And, like, it gives you ideas of, like, how the things have happened and, like, why things are happening, but it doesn't come right out and be like, oh, it's a Ouija board.
And here's Maggie, anime dork, sitting there like, hey, they talk about this kind of stuff in Blue Exorcist.
I did love that halfway through the movie you were like, I think you'd like Blue Exorcist. I was like, I mean, maybe I would.
I think you would.
If it's making you think of it. If watching The Exorcist makes you think of that.
It's just because of like, there's different, like how that one guy is also a psychiatrist, also a priest.
A boxer. Damien.
But well, and like I said, apparently in Blue Exorcist, like, yeah, they become priests, but they also can split off into different jobs, like being a doctor.
Yeah.
And like, and there's some that can like just say the Bible out loud, like without even looking at it.
So is it?
Have it memorized.
Is it? I know it's anime. So is it like
it's one season?
Is it like Christian?
No, man.
Well, I mean, I know. No, I mean like the Bible that they're using. Like, is it a fictitious Bible?
No, it's.
Or is it like the Holy Bible?
The Holy Bible.
That's weird. That's so weird.
And they're of course, yeah, they're Catholic too. So you see, like the
that's so
rosaries
weird
and stuff.
That's so weird.
Yeah,
I guarantee you it's because of The Exorcist, the movie. Like they just use that as a basis.
But I love that.
That's great. I mean, honestly, you're selling me on it.
I've noticed that I've there's a theme with me at some point. I think it was like maybe my mid-20s. I really liked the animes that dealt with religion.
How many more are there?
Oh, there's a lot.
I know the devil is a part-timer.
Devil is a part-timer. That one's not really religion, but it's all about,
Satan.
Satan. And then there's another one, Angel Beats.
Angel Beats. Like Angel Beats.
Which I love it. But it's about the afterlife.
Cool.
Yeah.
They should remake What Dreams May Come as an anime.
Don't give them any ideas. Don't give Netflix any ideas.
I mean, honestly, it'd probably work really well as an anime.
It probably
if I'm being
would.
honest. Oh my god. So yeah, but then after we watched The Exorcist, we watched the trailers for Exorcist 2, which is fucking crazy. And then we watched the trailer for Exorcist 3.
The music that they set it to is bananas.
It was almost like the original trailer for the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
It was like, the girl with the dragon tattoo.
Yeah.
David Fincher. And then we watched the trailer for The Exorcist 3, where apparently Damien didn't die.
He didn't die.
Stupid.
Spoiler.
God, it's stupid. That's so fucking stupid. Oh my god, I hated it. I hate it so much. And then we watched the trailer for the prequel to The Exorcist Beginning, I think, yeah. And like forgot that
Stellan Skarsgård's in it.
Forgot he was in it. And but then we watched the trailer for Exorcist Believer, and like I gotta say, we watched The Exorcist to like get ready for Believer, because this is supposed to be more of a true sequel to the original.
Yeah,
kind of like Halloween was, and it didn't, and it kind of made me not want to watch it. Like it just, I feel like the movie is like The Exorcist is good, and it's done.
Yeah.
And like this just feels like kind of just retreading for the sake of retreading, And like, I don't know, I'm still not sure about this like super exorcism thing that's in the trailer. It's like it's gonna take all the exorcisms to defeat this
I'm like,
one.
No, Chris, don't say that. Chris, don't say it takes all the religion's exorcisms. No.
It's just, I mean, and like, don't get me wrong. That's on paper, like in your brain, that's not a bad idea.
Yeah.
But in a trailer, it's really fucking stupid, Like, whatever. If they want to try different, different styles of exorcisms and stuff, not just Catholic, like, not even Christian, sure, go for it. Like, I mean, I'm down for that.
Yeah.
But to be like,
we're going to use all at the same time.
Babies. They're babies. And then, like, it didn't hit me until after watching The Exorcist. I mean, it's obvious.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, that it's two girls.
Yeah.
And it's like
Guess what's worse than one girl being possessed?
Two girls. And you're going to have to wait for it. Because it's the
I'm waiting for
it's
it.
the guy that sings Wait For It from Hamilton. That's him.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maggie, anything else you want to say about the box office?
No, not really.
All right. Well, we'll see how The Nun 2
Oh,
fares next weekend. Did your neck just bump?
yes.
Wow.
Think
Pazuzu.
quit.
I have no idea what his name is. I have no idea.
I know, like in one episode of
Azazel.
Futurama, and I swear this sounds like what you're saying. The professor has like a creature.
It might be.
And he says, "Damn you, Isuzu." Oh my God. That might be. Holy.
Maggie's having a break. Right.
All right. You can carry on, Matt.
All right. Well,
Carry on.
let's get to the next story. Carry on my wayward son. Look at that.
Hey.
I got some Marvel stuff. So, everybody, while Maggie looks up her Futurama information here, via The Hollywood Reporter, Marvel shuffles TV calendar. That's
I'm sorry.
like we're doing this, and I hear. See if it's Mr. Yankee or whatever the fuck. Mr. Duty?
It's Pazuzu. It's
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu.
Pazuzu's pedals.
Look, that's what he looks like.
Oh, wow. So is that...
That's Pazuzu.
I mean, but is that what the Exorcist demon is?
I don't know. Is it?
I got him. I thought that's what you were looking up. Oh, my God.
I'm going to look it up.
No, I got it.
I got it.
You got it?
I got it.
All right. Via The Hollywood Reporter, Marvel shuffles TV calendar. What if Echo and Agatha, Coven of Coven of Chaos, now titled Agatha Darkhold Diaries, are among the titles receiving... it's worse than that. Don't worry. Are among the titles receiving new dates. The move comes amid a Hollywood strike as well as general pullback from Disney Plus. Is that what it's called? Pazuzu's pedals. Pazuzu's pedals.
It's
Get it?
Pazuzu.
Maggie,
Oh my God.
Maggie, do you get it? Pazuzu's pedals.
How many
get
times are you going to say this?
It's the Wonderful Life. Where he's like, Zuzu's pedals. But I'm saying Pazuzu's pedals. Remember? His pocket, the pedals. The Zuzu's pedals. God. That was funny. All right. Billy is going to laugh his butt off when he listens to this in like 4.5 weeks. All right. He's going to laugh. I'm going to get a text and he'll be like, Pazuzu's pedals. I got it, man.
The fact that the
great.
professor of Futurama had a gargoyle named Pazuzu.
That's hilarious. You know what else is hilarious, Maggie?
What's hilarious, Matt?
As previously announced, Loki Season 2 will be the only show to hit this fall.
Cool beans.
It's debuting on Disney Plus on October 6th. The Season 2 trailer had the biggest digital debut of a trailer for any Disney Plus series, and Season 1 remains the most watched Marvel series on Disney Plus.
That's great.
Yeah, it's a great show. We watched a new trailer for it today, and we'll be posting that reaction later this week.
Petting his face.
So be on the lookout for that. And if I'm smart enough, maybe I'll have one of those things right there that'll pop up, like right there, and be like, "Watch the Loki trailer." I probably won't be smart enough to think about doing that.
A year later.
Oh shit! The second season of Emmy-winning animated series What If. It won an Emmy.
Wow.
Who knows?
What?
Because Mickey Mouse probably...
No, Matt. No.
What If will debut
Be
around
party.
Christmas Day is when that's supposed to come out. What If was originally slated for an early 2023 release.
Yeah. Hold it back longer.
Echo, a spinoff from last year's hit Hawkeye. Was Hawkeye a hit? That wasn't last year, right? Wasn't that 2 years ago?
I think it was last year.
No, because it was during Spider-Man No Way Home.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which was 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Where the hell are we? Hawkeye was originally announced for November 29th. Echo was announced for November 29th, but is now shifted to January 2024. As previously announced, all the episodes will drop at the same time. Next on the schedule, probably. Next on the schedule will be X-Men 97, the animated series. Marv, this one's for you, Marv. Marv. Oh, Marv. Forager.
Marv.
X-Men 97, the animated series that acts
Good Marv.
as a spiritual and tonal continuation of the classic 90s series that aired on Fox.
Spiritual.
It just
it's gonna be
is.
a spiritual experience. I love
Maggie, a spiritual continuation. It's like I don't know, like when they make movies, like I don't know, when a movie's not able to say like, yeah, it's a sequel to it, but it's like it is a sequel to it, So you're like, it's a spiritual successor, right? That's what they're saying this is. But like it is, I thought it was like straight up like season 5 of X-Men. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Like when they did the final season of Clone Wars on Disney Plus. They weren't like, oh, it's a spiritual successor to Clone Wars. Like it just straight up was like season 7 or whatever. I digress. Let's see here. Fuck. The series, first announced in 2021, was originally planned for a fall 2023 debut, but will now premiere in early 2024. The show is being described by sources who have seen it as retro and a love letter to the original. A season 2 remains in the works. I wonder if Haim Saban is involved at all.
Oh, Jesus.
He's not. There's no way.
He better not be.
There's no way he is.
There's no way.
Agatha, the WandaVision spinoff starring Katherine Hahn, was originally announced for a winter 2023 release, and it has been pushed back to early fall 2024, where it will serve as a lead-up to the Halloween holiday. The show, which completed its filming before the strikes, was previously titled Agatha House of Harkness and then Agatha Coven of Chaos.
Yeah. I like
before falling on its current name, Agatha Darkhold Diaries. Get this, a source with knowledge of the show says that the changing titles are less a sign of indecision on Marvel's part and more a suggestion that Agatha is up to her old skullduggery. I don't know. I think that's fucking stupid. There's no way that's real. There's no way that's real.
Hey guys, let's change the name of this.
Like change the working title of it. That's nothing. That's nothing. And it's definitely not part of a promotion for the show.
Keep it the Coven of Chaos. It makes sound so much
just call
better
it,
than the Darkhold Diaries.
Just call it
Is that some
Agatha.
preteen animated show on Nickelodeon?
Maggie, I'd watch that. Just call it Katherine Hahn fucks some witches up. Just call it that. Just put Katherine Hahn. No, that's just Katherine Hahn. Here's the fucking show.
Are we getting all the personalities Katherine Hahn has played?
Please.
I want the one from Parks and Rec.
I want the one from Step Brothers. Where she just wants to cram John C. Reilly. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
Ironheart, a show focused on a genius inventor, Riri Williams, first introduced in Black Panther Wakanda Forever, was to have dropped this fall.
Yeah.
But that is now off the schedule. It finished shooting, but its completion is affected by the strike. So it is delayed indefinitely. They have no dates in the works for it. Daredevil Born Again, a continuation of the Netflix series in the MCU, was expected to debut in spring 2024, paused in mid-production amid the strikes, and Wonder Man was also paused in mid-production. It is unclear where on the calendar the 3 series will end up, because both of those also no dates announced.
Yikes.
Do we get fucked over and they just don't release Daredevil? Bob Iger's like,
No, he doesn't get the same respect as Logan. Stop it.
That's a good point. Let's see. Sources say Marvel wants to focus its efforts to make each title an event for fans and audiences. The studio has decided that spreading out its content is a more prudent strategy.
They're pruning.
Prudent.
They're pruning.
Dear Prudence.
My brother would call me Prudence whenever I was a kid, and I just didn't understand where the name came from.
I don't think everything deserves to be an event. Here's the thing. Okay, here's the thing. If everything's an event, then nothing's an event. You know? Syndrome had it right.
Oh.
Syndrome had it right. All right? If we're all super, then nobody is. Right? If everything's a big fucking event, then nothing is.
Yeah.
Just make good stuff. You know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Don't make too much.
Like, can Agatha... I love Agatha. I thought she was great in WandaVision. Can that show really be like in-game level excitement? Like, I don't think so. Mm-hmm. You know? I mean, I wouldn't even say Loki season 2 is going to hit in-game level excitement, you know? Even though we can't freaking wait to watch it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. And I mean, X-Men 97 and What If, those will never be like the get hype moments. You know what I mean? I don't know. Here's what bugs me, okay? And I know I went on a rant about Disney and the writer's strike and all that stuff last week, so I won't tread over that again. But what bugs me is Disney is like, they're like, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to put all our eggs in this basket, right? And we're going to be like, hey, you don't need to buy movies anymore, all right? Because we're going to drop them on here. You just need to subscribe, baby. And then, so we all subscribe, right? Yeah. And we get the movies and everything's great or whatever. Yeah. And then they're like, hey, we're going to raise prices. And we're like, fuck you, but I guess we'll still do it anyway. Because
we'll do it. It's better than getting cable, you know?
And now they're like, hey, actually, you should probably buy this stuff. And actually, we're not going to be releasing things every week. And you should really start buying movies again. And it's like, you can't put the genie back in the bottle, baby. You know what I mean? Like, once they do that, once they've already rolled it out, you can't really...
Is there any Tums? Tums? Tum. It
doesn't look like it.
I think I'm going to go get some. I'm pregnant.
Some Tums.
Some.
It's terrible. Anyway, let us know what you think in the comments.
Loud... I'm getting water and ice.
Oh, okay. I've got water over here if you know it. All right. Well, just hurry back. Shit. I need you to hear my rant.
I can hear it from the refrigerator.
I'm joking. So anyway, I don't know. Like, at what point when they start stripping Disney Plus do we just stop subscribing to it? You know? I don't know. Anyway, let's get to the next story on the list. Via Taylor Swift. Taylor Swift has announced the Eras Tour movie. That's right, everybody. A concert film of her current tour is being released. I don't know how I looked. I just looked over to an empty chair. It's being released on October 13th. That's right. We can all go watch Taylor Swift's Eras Tour without having to, go through the pain of actually going to get the tickets and all that stuff. It'll be just as good. It won't be just as good. Or will it? It won't be.
It won't be?
We're talking about the Eras Tour movie. Will it be as good as actually going to see Taylor Swift live?
I'd say no.
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not.
But she has told people, the fans that have bought the tickets, to not treat it like every other movie-going experience. In other words, get loud, sing along, and dress up wild.
Sounds terrible. According to New Rockstars, Taylor Swift scored $26 million in first day tickets for her Eras Tour movie. For perspective, the previous holder was Spider-Man No Way Home. This was a record. It's a new record. which sold 16.9 million worth of tickets on its first day. So 26 million, so 10 million more dollars worth of tickets sold to Taylor Swift's concert movie.
Bring us out of recession.
She might. She is. And also to note, The Exorcist Believer will now hit theaters a week early on October 6th to avoid a showdown with Taylor Swift's newly announced Eras Tour movie. So there you go.
Hey, The Exorcist has respect for Taylor Swift.
Yeah, the Blumhouse guy tweeted out, and it was like hashtag Taylor wins or something like that. Like, good on them for like recognizing. Let's not lose money, you know?
Yeah.
I thought it was great. I actually had the chance to get tickets, and I didn't. I was like, I'll ask Maggie first. And then I went back in later, and it was sold out every day for like 5 weeks. And it's like, what the fuck? And like, I would have got them, but you can't use A-List. You can't use the Stubs program on it. And I was like, well, before I like spend money, let me talk it over with Maggie. Now there is a rumor, not substantiated, but there is a rumor that it could be hitting Disney Plus, because I guess she did the stuff with like folklore and all that, and so there's theorizing that that it's going to be shopped around and that Disney will probably pick it up, and it could have been a part of like an overall deal of like content that she'll put on the platform. I don't know. Who the hell knows? But I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. Like I'd like to watch it. I don't know if I'm like gonna go out to the theater or watch it or whatever.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah.
But I'd like to see it. I mean, you know, we gotta go watch Five Nights at Freddy's. Another 3-hour movie.
Wait to watch a 3-hour movie about
ghost
possessed
kids,
possessed animatronics.
Yeah, it's weird. We did a trailer reaction for the newest trailer, and that's gonna go up later.
Those two trailers are so vastly different.
No, they're pretty similar.
They're pretty similar.
Yeah,
how this last one started though. This
one is much more like camp, but I feel like it's almost like like the Suicide Squad.
Okay.
You know, where it's like, oh, we don't know what this movie is, so we're just going to make a tonal trailer that maybe it fits, maybe it doesn't. Who knows? We'll find out on the day we get there, you know? Anyway, check that out when it's coming. But now, let's move on to headlines.
Scuttlebutt.
What's that like what is that, ESPN? Ba-da-da, da-da-da. Is that ESPN? Is it bad that I don't know that?
Yeah, it's either ESPN or is a sound off of the Madden football game.
EA Sports.
It's in everything.
It's in the game. Godzilla -1 trailer was released today, and it hits U.S. theaters on December 1st. And yes, we did a trailer reaction for that too. We'll go at some point. We filmed a lot of trailer reactions today while we had the day off. It looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to give it away, but it looks really, really good.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that. Via discussing film, a judge. So, okay, this is actually a follow-up to a story we did last year. All right?
Okay.
So, like, we did a story. I have no idea what episode it was, but it was, I want to say around this time last year, maybe October. And it was about the film Yesterday.
Oh, yeah. About the music, yeah.
The movie Yesterday or the story?
Oh, I thought it was the movie Yesterday.
No, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the movie Yesterday, there was these people that sued the filmmakers because what's her name? Anna de Armas wasn't in the movie, but she was in the trailer.
Oh yeah.
And like they sued for like false advertisement.
Yeah.
Right? And then the theater or the studio was like, well, but trailers are their own pieces of entertainment. They're not supposed to be taken as like commercials for the movie or whatever, right? Yeah.
I remember that now because I'm like, yeah.
So now all that time has passed. Okay. And a judge has dismissed the lawsuit by the two people who said they were tricked into watching Yesterday because Ana de Armas was in the trailer, but subsequently didn't show up in the movie. So lawsuit's been thrown out. There you go. Capitalism wins.
Yay!
No, boo.
Oh, boo.
Strike Force 5, a new podcast with the late night hosts Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Fallon, Jimmy Kimmel, Seth Meyers, and John Oliver has been released.
It's pretty good.
They are banding together for a podcast benefiting their out-of-work staff. So we listened to the first episode, about most of it. I think we still got like 10 minutes left. It's really funny. It's really funny.
And Ryan Reynolds and George Clooney are sponsors.
Yeah, well, they're brands.
Their brands.
Their brands are sponsors.
Like George Clooney's got tequila, and Ryan Reynolds has tequila and Mint Mobile.
And Ryan Reynolds does an ad.
Yeah, for
he actually
Mint
reads
Mobile.
the ad on the show.
Yeah, and also Ryan Reynolds, where he owns Mint Mobile, he's offering a year free for their staff.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't hear that. That's awesome.
That's what they said. And,
that's awesome.
I can't remember if it was Jimmy Kimmel or Stephen Colbert one that said, it was probably Jimmy Kimmel. He's like, I don't know how you can go about that. So about getting your first year free, year free, guys. I don't know anything about that.
That's awesome. Ryan Reynolds is great, honestly. Maggie, this is a fun one. Via Entertainment Weekly, McG would be open to returning for Charlie's Angels 3.
McG.
McG, the director McG. Hey, McG, go ahead and just do that shit.
I don't know who you're talking about.
McG. He directed Terminator Salvation.
I still don't know this person. It doesn't matter.
I think he produced like House or something. Here, I'll look him up.
I don't know.
I'll tell you.
He is.
There you go, Mick G.
But to return, wait, he directed all the Charlie's Angels movies.
Maggie.
Can we please bring back Drew Barrymore?
Mick G. All right, his name is MC, like all one word.
Mick.
MCG. Okay, MCG. Mick G. All right, his name is Mick G. He
looks like a piece of crap, but
so his previously directed the TV series Turner and Hooch. He directed The Babysitter, Killer Queen, Rim of the World, Behind Enemy Lines, the TV movie. He also directed The Babysitter. He directed the couple episodes of Lethal Weapon, the series. Directed, let's see, This Means War with Chris Pine and Bane. And Reese Witherspoon.
Yeah.
They're both spies.
Yes.
Remember that? He directed that. He directed Terminator Salvation.
Yep.
Directed an episode of Chuck. He directed We Are Marshall. He directed the Offspring music video collection. He directed Charlie's Angels Full Throttle.
Okay.
And he directed Charlie's Angels.
Okay.
He also directed the Smash Mouth All-Star music video.
Okay, it makes sense now.
There you go.
Everything makes sense.
He directed Everclear video also. A lot more. He did more Smash Mouth. Interesting.
That explains a lot about Smash Mouth's videos.
I can't get enough of you, baby. I can't get enough of you, baby. Yes, it's true. So anyway, McG would be open to returning for Charlie's Angels 3. I'm very happy to discuss it with Drew and Cameron and Lucy.
Yes.
Maggie, would you watch Charlie's Angels 3?
I just want to see those three together. I'll be honest.
Would Tom Green return? Who's the bad guy in Full Throttle? Wasn't it Demi Moore?
Probably.
Right?
I'm trying to tell you something.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go for it.
I'll be honest. I've never watched any of those.
I'll be honest, Maggie. You're not missing out on a whole hell of a lot.
I figured not. I know Pink made a really good song. It was on one of the soundtracks.
Shut Up and Drive.
That was real.
It was Shut Up and Dance with Me.
No. I'm about ready to smack you.
Nah,
No.
it was, I don't know. They're fine. I like the first one decently. Bill Murray's in it.
Yeah.
and Tom Green. It was really stupid. Like, I don't know. It's basically, I'm not going to say it. It's just very provocative.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, look at when it was, Matt.
I mean, I'm not saying that's wrong.
I know,
I'm just saying
look
that's
at the
what,
time.
and like, it's kind of boring.
What's up, Gravetaker?
Hey, Gravetaker. What? Did you ever watch any of the Charlie's Angels movies?
Wait, do you even know what Charlie's Angels is? I'm afraid that this is going to be some of these people that we hit. That are Gen
Charlie's
Zers.
Angels knows no generation, okay? You forget that there was a new Charlie's Angels movie. There was a new one. Or a show. Or no, it was a movie. There was a new Charlie's Angels movie.
When?
It had like Kristen Stewart in it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. We're doing good, Gravetaker. We're trying to delve into the mystery of Charlie's Angels.
And there was a show.
There was a show.
Like a news show.
Yes.
And it had Lila Garrity from...
oh my God,
yeah,
yes.
yeah.
I remember, I think, catching an episode of it, and I was like...
Yeah, there's the movie. 2019. See, there she is.
Yes.
There it is. Bound by Sisterhood. There you go. Farrah Fawcett. There it is. That's it. That's all I got.
Okay.
So anyway,
Let's move on.
Moving on.
Colonel, you're fine. You're fine. We haven't even... Oh, Jesus. What was that?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
What was that?
Colonel, how you feel about Charlie's Angels?
Hey, what was that?
It was a water. All right? I knocked the water over, but it's fine.
I'm trying to make sure our VCR's okay, Matt.
The VCR's fine. I accidentally knocked the water over. It's fine. It didn't spill. Look, it's got like the lid that doesn't spill things. All right, a little bit came out the straw, but it's fine, baby. Now back to what really matters.
Colonel, you're fine.
Back to what really matters. Charlie's Angels. All right, via discussing film, Chris Hemsworth and Pedro Pascal will star in Crime 101, an adaptation of a novel described as in the vein of the film Heat.
Oh.
Amazon and Netflix are battling for the rights to the film. So,
who's going to win it?
Chris Hemsworth and Pedro Pascal.
Who's going to win
I'd watch it.
I'd watch it.
Probably. I don't know. I'm
going to say Netflix.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, they got that other Chris Hemsworth movie.
Yeah.
So, and I think Narcos did pretty good.
Did you say Chris Hemsworth or Chris Pine?
Chris Hemsworth.
Okay.
Via discussing film, I can never pronounce his name. Giancarlo Esposito.
Yes.
Gus. Says he was talking to James Gunn about the possibility of starring in a DC movie before the strike began. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing. He would make a great Lex Luthor, but I don't want to like put him like, oh, he's just got to be a bad guy. No. You know what I mean? So I mean, like, I could see him being like, literally anybody. I think he'd be literally anyone. He'd be fucking Robin for all I care. Like, he'd be fantastic. He'd kill any role he's in. He could be the Magic Mirror. He could be
the elongated man.
Don't stop bringing the elongated man into things, all right? That dude is problematic on the Flash. Like,
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. You're talking about the thing, but there you go.
Colonel Sanders says Charlie's Angels was a movie that I prefer to never ever remember.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong. Like,
Colonel, I've never watched them, so
it wasn't as bad as like Catwoman, but it was just barely not as bad as Catwoman. Okay, Catwoman's essentially unwatchable, but Charlie's Angels is just stupid. Like, I'd rather watch The Sweetest Thing, than Charlie's Angels.
Yes,
all right, that's where my head's
watch
at.
The Sweetest Thing.
I would stay away. Via My Time to Shine, The Batman Part 2 will film in March 2024, and Clayface will be involved.
Ooh. So
Clayface may be the villain of...
I kind of like that.
Do we think that they're going to do like a realistic version of Clayface, or are they going to go full, I'm a big old man made of clay? You know what I mean? Like, are they going to go like
Clay-
finsters?
Correct me if I'm wrong.
monsters?
Isn't Clayface, like, from the animated series, from what I remember, he was an actor?
I think there's been various versions. I want to say Clayface was a mobster.
Yeah. I think in the animated series they made him into...
No, I think he was a mobster in the animated series.
Yo, Clayface!
Keep talking about it.
But I don't know. How could you modernize?
Well, I want to say the original... So there was a... Before the animated series, I want to say the animated series is when they decided to make him all made of clay that's like oozing. I think he was just a normal like person.
Yeah.
Created by Bill Finger and Bob Kane, the original Clayface appeared in Detective Comics number 40 in June 1940 as a B-list actor who began a life of crime using the identity of a villain that he had portrayed in a horror film.
Yeah.
The character only appeared twice in Golden Age, but was the inspiration for the shape-shifting Silver Age version. So in the late 1950s, Batman began facing a series of science fiction-inspired foes, including Matthew Hagen, a treasure hunter given vast shape-shifting powers and resiliency by exposure to a pool of radioactive protoplasm, who became the second Clayface. He retained the title for the next several decades of the comic book. In the late 70s, Preston Payne became the third Clayface, a scientist suffering from hyperpituitarism.
The secret word of the day.
He used the second Clayface's blood to create a cure for his condition, but instead became a clay-like creature that needed to pass his new condition on to others to survive.
Yeah.
Sandra Fuller became Lady Clay, part of the Mud Pack. I'm not making any of this up.
Oh my God, the Mud Pack.
In 1998, Dr. Peter Malley later used a sample of Cassius Payne's skin to become Clay Thing when he was introduced in Batman 550. And in 2002, the Todd Russell version of Clayface was introduced in Catwoman Volume 3, number 4. In 2005, the Johnny Williams version of Clayface was introduced in Batman Gotham Knights. So,
wow, that's a rich history.
A lot of choices they can do. So, do we think that we're going to get Clayface that morphs? Or is it going to be like a Mysterio situation?
I could see a Mysterio situation.
Like I kind of hope they go out for it. Just make him morph. You know,
in my mind, like,
go wild.
If you're trying to, like, modernize him or whatever, like, to me,
realistic version.
Yeah. Like, to me, in my brain, where he's an actor, maybe he knows how to make masks.
Yeah.
He could be anybody.
Like Mysterio in the Spider-Man animated series, how he was like a special effects artist. Yeah. I mean, sure. But I also am
I'm down. I want to see a big old blob of clay walking around.
I want to see like a gritty, realistic version of a shape-shifting clay monster. Okay, like that's what I want. Like, just let Matt Reeves do what Matt Reeves does. All right, if he can make the ape Caesar.
Yes.
He made that believable. So make us
Colonel Sanders says he's like he looks forward to seeing Clayface. And he also says, I prefer one Clayface that morphs, but come on, they're probably gonna make it Mysterio situation.
I mean, they probably will. Now, I could see in like the new DCU where it's gonna have like the fantastical elements. I could see them doing like the morphing Clayface. I think that would probably fit there more with like the world that has Superman and all that stuff. But for the world that Matt Reeves built in the Batman, like definitely seems they're gonna go for more realistic.
Because I mean, look at the Riddler. Look what he did with him.
Yeah, it just fucking made him a serial killer, like a Zodiac killer.
Yeah, and how he did Penguin.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, which I loved. I love the Batman.
Yeah, no, it was really good.
I had a student that requested whenever I play music while I was doing like independent work, he'd come up and be like, "Hey, can we listen to that one song from Batman?" I was like, "Well, like,
which one?
Which Batman?" He's like, "No, the Batman." And it was the Nirvana song.
Oh my God. This is a kindergartner.
Yes. I was like, buddy, I'm sorry. I said, I enjoy that song too, but I don't think that's school say?
Yeah, probably not. Oh, let's see here. Lastly, we got a couple of things to mention here. So we're gonna do our little in memoriam.
Sorry.
And I'm gonna cut away before Rat Trap goes in. Of course, I mentioned this at the top of the show. Smash Mouth's Steve Harwell has passed away at the age of 56. He's the lead singer of Smash Mouth.
Yes.
We actually saw Smash Mouth live, kind of. It was him and another guy.
6 years ago.
And it was at the Kind of Funny prom.
Yeah.
In San Francisco. And it was
the end of the night.
Yeah, had no idea.
We thought, hey, everything's over with. We're all gathered here at the stage. No, freaking 2 of the members of Smash Mouth come out karaoke style. We're just like,
yeah. I mean, it was glorified karaoke. It was literally just a backing track,
great.
And it was fun. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
But apparently, he kind of sucked in recent years.
Yes.
Said a lot of stupid shit, and just apparently there were some salutes that he did. So yeah.
And I know that they had replaced him with somebody else because they were on tour. And apparently he was dealing with addiction.
Yeah.
I don't know what, but
all that being said, of course he's dead. I'm sorry. I wasn't saying it.
Horrible at these.
I know. I'm sorry.
You were horrible at these.
Sorry. It's not funny. I'm laughing because I have nothing to say,
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm sorry.
All I can say is
I'm not laughing at him dying, obviously.
No, just seeing for one, the Kind of Funny best friends posting
the clips from prom.
Tim Geddes posted it too. This is a night we'll never forget.
Yeah.
Then Joey Fatone posted a picture of him. Apparently he was in Joey Fatone's wedding. He was the wedding singer.
Oh wow.
He was one of many best friends of Guy Fieri's. And
I mean, they're basically the same person.
Yeah, but
except Guy Fieri's a much better person, obviously.
The way Guy Fieri, he wrote a freaking paragraph about him.
Wow.
Yeah, it was really sweet.
How many times did he mention Flavor Town?
I don't think any. And also, I mean, just thinking about, I remember the first time I heard them on the radio.
Yeah.
It was Walking on the Sun. And
might as well be walking on the sun.
And I remember I really liked them.
Yeah.
I liked Smash Mouth. I enjoyed them. And of course they became meme worthy because of All Star throughout the years and stuff.
Yeah. I once of course All Star was on the soundtrack for the greatest movie of all time, Digimon the movie, of course.
Not Shrek.
They were also featured in the second greatest film of all time, Rat Race. Remember they all end up at a Smash Mouth concert.
Yes, that's right. God, it's been so long since I watched it.
Yeah. And their music was in She's All That. Rest in peace. Also, Maggie, you'll probably have more to say about this. Jimmy Buffett also passed away
that is right.
at the age of 76. I best know Jimmy Buffett from his 1/4 of a second in Jurassic World when he grabs his margarita and runs off. It was good. I mean, honestly, it's great. It was a really great scene. I actually really liked it.
It was outside of Margarita.
Yeah,
that was another thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know a whole lot about Jimmy Buffett.
Yeah.
I know a few of his songs.
Cheeseburger in Paradise.
Yeah. And Margaritaville.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But it's really sad. I think it was unexpected.
Yeah.
Well, he had been sick, I believe. I'm trying to remember what all I read. That he had been sick, but I think it just sprung up on them quicker than what they thought.
Yeah. Well, I mean, some of the stories that I was hearing after, people were sharing some of their favorite stories, and there was one about him him and Bono were flying over Jamaica.
Yeah.
They thought they were drug smugglers, so they shot the plane down. And they're like, "Oh, sorry, Jimmy," and he's like, "Hey, no worries," and he wrote a song about it. Jamaican mistake or something like that. I don't know.
That's hilarious.
It's pretty great. He seems like a really chill dude. Honestly.
His songs embodied who he was personality wise. He was very chill, laid back. I don't think he was mad at anybody at any point. I could be wrong, but he's just very chill.
You know.
Except for when those dinosaurs come towards Margaritaville.
Well, I mean, even then, he didn't get mad. He just grabbed his marg and got out of there. You know, it's like, fine, there's goddamn dinosaurs.
He's
I gotta
going to
go.
be missing his shaker of salt.
A what? Shaker salt.
Shaker of salt. That's what it says in the song Margaritaville.
Oh. I thought it was just a restaurant.
It wasn't a woman to blame. It was a dinosaur to blame.
Oh, wait. Is that the song that The Rock and Stone Cold duetted together? Oh, yeah. That. Yeah. Yeah.
That's the one song I know really, really well.
I keep thinking it, like, I keep wanting to sing part of it, but I don't know it. And it's just the words to Kokomo. It keeps going to my brain. And, like, that's not it. Stop trying to sing Kokomo.
I like Kokomo. Bro tried to offer some margaritas to the dinosaur. He probably would.
It's like, hey, can't we all just chill out and drink some margs together? Come on, dinosaurs. I have no idea how he talked. So I'm just, there you go. Sorry, Jimmy.
Sir Jimmy.
He was
I think my brother had a cheeseburger in Paradise shirt.
The inventor of the buffet.
The buffet.
Let's get into our main topic. Everybody.
Oh, boy.
That's right. It's that time of year again. Summer has come and passed. The innocent can never last. Wake me. What? I don't know.
That reminded me of something.
When September ends.
So, if anybody knows, if you got a child or, or around children on YouTube, I'm just saying this out loud because I need to show it to you later.
Okay.
There's this one guy on YouTube. He takes covers of songs and he makes them educational. So, like, he did like Uptown Funk as the Seasons of the Year, which is a jam. Anyway,
okay.
He did one for the days of the week, Matt. And I know it's a Green Day song, and I think it's September, but I could be wrong.
Is it American Idiot?
No, it's not American Idiot. It's just slow.
Wow.
Yeah. That just reminded me of that. I was like, I really need to show Matt that.
So we're going to talk about the summer movies. I'm joking. Sounds great, Maggie. Honestly, sounds great.
Don't leave me.
Hey, you gotta let them go. All right.
No.
If they return back to you, that's how you know.
She came back for a second time.
Hey, that's Anyway, summer movies 2023. So we've watched a lot of movies over the summer. Lots of shows. We've got our ongoing list that we've got here that we'll kind of talk about right quick. But over on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome, we also ranked the... I'm sorry. I'm trying to do too many things at the same time. We also asked our community to vote in a poll of how they would rate the summer of 2023 out of stars. So, with 17% of the vote... I'm sorry, I just completely flatlined.
Wow.
5 out of 5 stars.
Yes.
4 out of 5 stars with 62% of the vote. So the majority voted is 4 out of 5. And 2% only give it a 1. So most people thought it was a decent summer.
Decent summer movies.
I would say it was kind of a mixed bag. Like we had some really, really, really strong ones.
Yeah.
And I feel like we had some that were pretty mediocre. And I don't think there was any that I would say was like garbage.
The worst or
I mean, like probably the closest I'd get to that would be like Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah.
Which isn't technically a movie.
And Strays.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was bad. Like Secret Invasion was bad.
It was
like let's call a spade a spade. So,
Colonel Sanders says, "Let's be honest, Oppenheimer's winning this." He also said, "This might be an unpopular opinion, but I vote Rise of the Beast pretty high."
Hey, now you were among the right people here. Check us out.
Yeah, we love us some
We got a Daniel.
That's not Daniel though. It's
Daniel.
Spike. It's Spike. We want Daniel though.
We do want Daniel. So we'll go over. I've got two things to go over first, or to choose between. So which one do you want? I've got our current ranking, and I've got the list of everything that came out over the summer.
Do our current one.
Okay, our current ranking, and this is the episode where we lock this in.
Okay.
So at 22, we've got listed here. So 22, Fast X. 21, Secret Invasion. 20, Meg 2. 19, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. 18, Succession. 17, Rise of the Beast. 16, Joyride. 15, Haunted Mansion. 14, Gran Turismo. 13, Indiana Jones. 12, Asteroid City. 11, They Clone Tyrone. 10, Elemental. 9, Little Mermaid. 8, Mission Impossible 7, Part 1. 7, The Bear. I forgot about The Bear. 6, Across the Spider-Verse. 5, Oppenheimer. 4, Blue Beetle. 3, The Flash. 2, Mutant Mayhem. And number 1, Barbie. So that is our current ranking. I don't know if I am down to keep it that way. So
okay. I know some things we had said that we would switch up.
Yeah. I mean, we definitely ended up...
poor old Succession. We need to... we need to help it out.
Now, I've got the list. I'll drop it in the chat for anybody watching the replay, or obviously those who are watching right now can also use. But this is a letterboxed... This is a letterbox list.
I'm sorry, Colonel Sanders. This is just our opinion, bro. We're not critics.
Here's what happened. Colonel, okay? Things got crazy.
Yes,
all right?
it did.
Like, it got way out of whack. Succession kind of fucked everything up. And then, also, it just got wild.
And also, if we came off of a high, we felt like, yeah.
Because Rise of the Beast, for the longest time, was, really high.
Yeah.
And then just over time, just things kept coming out, and I don't know. I definitely wouldn't leave it at 17. So don't worry, we're gonna fix it.
Don't be dissing Barbie, okay? It's a good time, man.
Barbie will still be number 1.
It still will be number 1. I'm sorry, man. It's just gonna be. I do want to,
Colonel. Have you watched Barbie?
You need to watch.
I just want to know if you've watched it, because it's really good.
It is good.
If you watched it, if you didn't like it, let us know.
Yeah.
So. The current list, this is a list I found on, what's this called? Letterboxd. And it has every movie that came out. It doesn't include any of the shows.
No, because that's on a different app.
Yeah, which it does have Secret Invasion on here, I guess because it's a Marvel thing, but that's the only one that it had. We've currently seen 51% of everything that came out over the summer.
Oh, God.
So, of course, we have the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, the movie Love Again, which we did not watch. The Book Club, the next chapter.
That's with old woman.
Rally Road Racers.
Wacky Racers.
Rally Road Racers. It's an animated film.
Oh, I bet it'll be on Netflix soon.
Blackberry, which we wanted to watch from the guys that made Nirvana, the band, the show.
Yes.
Hypnotic, which is that Ben Affleck movie directed by Robert Rodriguez, which we totally missed. Completely missed that one. Oh. Ben Affleck and Robert Rodriguez. Yeah. The Mother with Jennifer Lopez.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to check that out. We totally missed it. Fast X, we did watch that. White Men Can't Jump, the remake that was on Hulu. About My Father with Robert De Niro. We didn't watch it either. And we also didn't watch White Men Can't Jump.
Oh, yeah. But I was kind of interested in... About My Father.
Yeah, with Robert De Niro, where he cooks the peacock. Yeah. The Little Mermaid, which we did watch. The Machine, which we did not watch.
Jerriana watched it.
I forget, was it good? Bad?
I can't remember. I can't remember what she said.
You Hurt My Feelings, which we didn't watch. The Boogeyman, didn't watch.
No, we didn't.
Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse, watched it, loved it. Mm-hmm. Rise of the Beast, watched it, loved it. The Blackening, didn't get to watch it.
Oh, but we want to.
Wanted to watch it. Elemental.
Yes.
Watched it. The Flash. Yes. Watched it. Extraction 2.
Nope.
Didn't watch it. Asteroid City. Yes. We did get to finally see it on Peacock. My first Wes Anderson movie.
Yeah, it was good.
It's interesting.
It was different.
No Hard Feelings. Didn't watch it.
No.
But we probably will. I mean, it stuck around pretty good. So I'd say it's
Yeah.
probably, that was the R-rated comedy.
Oh, yeah, with Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. Check that out.
Mm-hmm.
Ruby Gillum, Teenage Kraken.
No, we didn't watch that.
Looked
It's
terrible.
DreamWorks.
And it failed miserably.
Yes, it did.
Insidious, The Red Door.
We want to see it.
Want to see it, but we also got to get caught up. I think I've only ever seen the first 2 Insidious movies.
I have seen 0.
The second one's really cool because they basically Back to the Future Part 2 it.
Oh, God.
So like they re-enter the first movie from like a different perspective, but it's not time travel.
Oh, okay.
It's like demon travel. It's great. It was really cool. I just remember watching it being like, this is fucking cool as shit, man.
Colonel Sanders says that I was attracted to Barbie by my younger cousin. I was bored from the start to the end.
Oh, no.
It's all right. It's not, I mean, I
It's
understand.
okay.
I understand. Everybody's got their own taste.
Yeah,
Then he says the
totally
mother is the most ominous sounding name I've heard in my life. I mean, yeah, I could
There
see
is a
that.
Jennifer Lawrence movie called Mother
Yes.
that looks really fucking weird.
But
we never
that's
watched
from
it.
the guy that did Midsummer, isn't it?
No, this is from the guy that did Noah
Oh.
and Black Swan.
Oh, God.
Yeah, so that's
It's all, no.
Joyride,
Yeah.
Mission Impossible 7,
Yep.
Barbie,
Yep.
Oppenheimer,
Yep.
They Cloned Tyrone, Secret
Yes.
Invasion,
Yes.
Haunted Mansion,
Yes.
Talk to Me, which we have not seen,
We have
but I
not.
really want to watch it.
Still in top 10 box office.
Meg 2,
We've seen.
Mutant Mayhem,
We've seen.
The Last Voyage of the Demeter,
We did not see.
and we wanted to watch it,
Yeah.
and now I'm not so sure.
We're not so
Apparently it's
sure.
not good. Strays,
We see.
Blue Beetle,
Saw.
and Gran Turismo. That's all
Yep.
the films that came out this year.
Man, we did
This
watch
summer.
a lot.
We watched a
Dang.
bunch. We watched a whole hell of a lot.
Man, that means I ate
A lot of popcorn.
a whole effing lot of popcorn.
Speaking of popcorn.
Oh, yeah. We're going to rank the buckets.
So, we've got... Do we want to go like best to worst or just go with like upper polls?
I mean, it doesn't matter.
We can go in the... How about the order that they got released? We'll go in the order that they got released.
Okay.
So, first up,
The Little Mermaid.
got the Little Mermaid bucket.
It can close.
Is there like a...
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
on. See?
There you go. It's all right.
Pretty. It's pretty.
It's all right. It's not my favorite.
I would like to put a fish in this.
It would make it for a good aquarium.
That's what I'd like
We
to
got
do.
the Fast X cup. Let's keep them on
Oh,
the
keep 'em
table.
up here.
Yeah.
Which actually Gran Turismo is pretty good, Colonel. And actually we got this cup not when we watched Fast X.
Yeah, they
It was
gave
for
it.
a different movie.
They gave it because they were stuck with them, so they were
Yes.
just trying to get rid of them.
So we're like, here's your cup for your large drink. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll take it.
Yeah. Why not? And then Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
Yes.
We got the Gwen Stacy, which that's where the popcorn
Which
goes.
I wish we had our Spider-Man head from years back.
Yeah, from
Up
Homecoming.
Coming, yeah.
Yeah.
That one was cool. That's a cool one.
There's that.
And I love Spider-Gwen.
And we got
Oh boy.
this bad boy here.
Oh yeah. Look at here, Colonel. Look at this
So-
bad boy. That's out off.
That's
There's
where the popcorn goes.
And then there's
And
a place for the drink.
the drink. So there's that. This one, I love this.
Yes, I love it
Super
too.
impractical.
Yes, it is.
Like, I would say the Little Mermaid one so far is the most practical. But this one is the least practical, but really awesome. And it's like
And they sold it, man.
Those $50.
They sold like hotcakes though.
Yeah.
That like it seemed like wherever we left watching Rise of the Beast, like just about any person like our age had this in their hands.
And we did not use any of these.
No, we did not.
Like we literally did.
It's
Like we
such
put
a
it in our
pain.
bucket.
It is such a pain to clean them. Because we did that with Spider-Man. I think whoever we went to watch a movie with.
We got the Flash.
The Flash, and that one glows too.
Also lights up.
Another practical.
Oh,
Hey,
there's
there's
a
a
turtle.
turtle in
There's a
there.
turtle in there. You can't really see it, but there's a nice texture
Yes.
on this that I really like this. So
Eh.
I actually like this one a little bit better than the Little Mermaid,
Yeah.
even though they're very similar.
Yeah. I'm going to turn that off
Oh, that's fine.
so the battery doesn't drain.
And then of course,
There we go.
This one, which I'm still not certain is an actual popcorn bucket.
It's not.
But it's the Barbie.
It's the Barbie car that came with a Barbie.
And a large popcorn.
So weird.
I don't think you can.
No, you can't. You can put your Barbies in there.
So there's that. And then we had this one, which I really, really like this one.
I love that one.
So it's
and you could pick out which turtle mask you want.
Yes, of course we went Michelangelo. And then the top.
Mikey.
This is New York City.
And inside of it shows all the turtles.
Yeah.
There's not any more hidden turtles. Oh, and the pins are in there. I put them somewhere.
And this also come with a mug, a cup.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Here, I got it.
Here we go. There's the mug, a little cup here. That we got.
There we go.
And it's got a little figure goes on the lid here.
Where would the popcorn even go on the Barbie one? I don't think
it does, honestly. Somebody,
it's the best.
Who was it? Eric in chat was saying that it could go, like, that you could remove the seats.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I don't know.
It seems like
be a
too
pain
much.
in the butt to wash.
And then lastly, the last one. I'm going to put it highlighted on you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I couldn't remember what.
This one might be my favorite. I don't know. I mean, we'll figure it out.
It's so weird. It's a Blue Beetle bag.
The Blue Beetle backpack.
That you can put popcorn in.
Because the popcorn goes...
If he can get it up.
Oh, I was opening it the wrong way.
Oh.
Goes there. That's where the popcorn goes.
And then you put it on your back, and guess what? You got snacking on the go.
Yeah, I really like this one. Like, because if you've seen Blue Beetle, obviously this is very much like it fits. You know, like this is actually from the movie. You know, it's just a very cool way of doing this. I love that it's it's got straps that you can actually wear it around.
Straps are nice too. Like they look. Yeah,
I mean, it's solid,
nice.
Honestly. Like, this could have been just a really phone-it-in job, and like they did good.
I was kind of hoping for a Blue Beetle head,
like the Spider-Man.
Yeah.
So
that's what I was hoping for.
Maggie, which ones what would you say is the best ones?
The best ones, for me, I mean, yes, I love Spider-Gwen. Don't get me wrong, but
how about this? Let's pick like the best practical and the best non-practical.
Best non-practical.
Yeah.
I think this one's the best non-practical.
You would say Blue Beetle's non-practical?
Yeah, it's a backpack. Who's going to wear a backpack
but look, you can
with popcorn in it?
Fit the popcorn though. Like, okay, yeah, I'll say it's not practical. All right.
I think the best practical one is this one.
The turtles.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd
it.
probably agree with that.
I'm so sorry.
It's a really good.
I like it.
Yeah, and like it functions as a popcorn tin.
Yes.
But it's also very much stylized. The fact that they use the sewer.
Yes.
As the lid, I mean that's pretty spot
also,
on.
I think that was like because I was shocked whenever we paid for it.
Yeah.
Like it was the best deal.
Oh yeah.
Because
she got both, and it was like 25, I think 20 or 25.
Yes.
It was like not that bad, honestly.
And like.
Especially when you consider a large popcorn, a large drink is like $15.
Which turtle you got?
Yeah,
it was kind of nice.
I would say my favorite practical, probably turtles. I would say Flash is a good second. I really like the texture on the Flash.
Yeah,
but I would definitely probably go to the turtles.
Yeah.
Impractical. I mean, I love Optimus Prime.
Yeah.
You know, but I mean,
man.
I don't look at it. I think, okay, here's the thing. I think Optimus Prime is not a great... Oh, can you grab Barbie?
Yes.
I think Optimus Prime doesn't really make a good use of being a popcorn.
No.
Like...
Man,
you know
that's going to be a
it's good.
Really cool toy for a kid.
Yeah, like it's really cool. Like they totally nailed the Optimus Prime toy of it, but it really feels like they just phoned in the popcorn aspect, you know? Like,
they're like, oh crap, guys, we wasn't supposed to make this a toy.
It's like that Hulk DVD that I have, you know, where it's like, oh, you open it up and the Hulk's head is there, and then on the back we plastered on a thing that holds DVDs. Yeah, it's like it's not anything. So I would honestly maybe go Spider-Gwen.
Yeah.
For impractical.
Yeah.
because I just love the way this one looks.
Yes.
Like, you know, I'm a big fan of popcorn heads. You know, so I would say either Blue Beetle or
Jesus.
Spider-Gwen is what I would say.
Okay.
Probably give the edge to. It's tough. I really like that this is a backpack, but I think this is just a better made product. Like it's much more sturdy. This, I feel like if you chucked it wrong, like it'd break in half, you know.
Colonel said I'd go Beetle, then Turtles for non-practical.
Nice.
And Little Mermaid and the tiny one for practical.
The tiny one.
And he said, don't do my boy Popcorn Prom like that.
Popcorn Prom.
Oh, I think you might mean this.
Oh, right on.
I think. Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, Colonel. But yeah.
I was let down that there wasn't a good Indiana Jones tie-in.
Yes. Well, no, that was Oppenheimer I'm thinking of. Matt wanted the hat.
Yes, there was an Oppenheimer hat. Yes. That was a popcorn bucket. Oh
the bomb.
Yeah, the bomb was a drink.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, it was great. There was a lot of.
We was asking because the guy that was working the register that day was really cool. It's like, are y'all getting any of the Oppenheimer things? And he's like, no, we're not.
Such a letdown. What a stupid thing to do. What?
Our little one, she's. she put some surprises in this cup.
But yeah, these we got all these. We go to AMC. We have the Stubbs program, so we just pay like the flat rate and watch the movies.
Yeah, and we have a refill bucket. So
yeah, typically that's what we use. We just get these for fun.
Can you help me? I don't think I could bend that way.
I got you.
All right.
So unfortunately, I doubt we'll have any other tie-in products the rest of the year. Like
Marvels, I could see.
Yeah, I could see a cup for the Marvels.
Marvels, definitely.
I'm surprised Guardians didn't do anything.
I know.
Now, we did get the Super Mario Brothers 10, the question block 10, but of course that wasn't summer.
No.
But I think that's about everything.
That.
Yeah. It was a good one. So, back.
We need to eBay some of this stuff.
We really do. Back to the question at hand.
Okay.
Ranking Maggie.
Mm-hmm.
How would you say this summer was? Would you give it 3, 4, 5?
I give it 4.
4? Yeah, I'd go maybe 3, maybe 4.
Yeah.
Again, I feel like we had a lot of hits.
Yes.
Some stuff that were really, really good.
Yeah.
We had a lot of stuff that was mediocre.
Yeah.
I feel like Fast X did not go anywhere near where I wanted it to.
No.
It just, it lacked the one thing that makes the Fast and Furious movies worth it, and that's the ridiculousness.
Yeah,
it just didn't have that much.
It didn't.
I would say I need to rewatch Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3.
You're cool, Colonel. Yeah.
What did he say?
He said his cat made a mess with the tissue.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
It's all good, man.
I would say Guardians of the Galaxy I really need to rewatch.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that I like it more the second time around.
Yeah.
You can rewatch our review if you'd like. We were very low just coming out of the theater. It just felt so vastly different from the others.
Yes. They're so upbeat and
like why was Gamora even in it? Like, what was the point? Like, what was the point of her character? Nothing against Gamora.
No.
But like, what was the point?
Just to remind
anyway, I don't want
Quill
to go
of
over
heartache.
So I think maybe the best thing we could do here is to fix a couple of atrocities that we've made. I am with Colonel. I think Rise of the Beast should be much higher.
I agree.
I would say at the very least, I would want to put Rise of the Beast above. And see, the shows kind of throw things off.
Yes.
But I would say Rise of the Beast should go above Mission Impossible 7. Below the Bear.
Yeah.
You good with that?
Yeah.
New number 8?
Yes.
All right.
Listen, them TV shows just throw us for a loop.
Yeah. It's hard. Do we want to move Succession?
Yes.
Where do we want to put
been mentioned
Succession?
So much in like other movies and stuff.
I mean, it was really well done.
Yes, it was.
But we also marathoned the entire series, so it's hard to divorce just the last season from it. I mean, I think it's definitely below. I think The Bear is better than Succession.
I agree with you there.
I would maybe say Succession is above Rise of the Beast.
Yes.
I don't know. Well, like, okay, this is our list of the things we enjoyed.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we enjoyed Succession, and it's very well made.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to down its
No.
capability of being a movie or a show or whatever, but like, I feel like we dug Rise of the Beast a little bit more than Succession.
Yeah.
You know?
I think we just like, in which I'm speaking for myself here.
Yeah.
The drama of Succession.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the draw.
I'm almost thinking, what if we put Succession below Elemental, new number 11?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking in that area.
Like, I liked they cloned Tyrone,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's kind of a splitting point.
Yeah.
You know, like Elemental was just kind of a surprise for us.
Yeah, it was.
All right. Succession's the new number 11. Let's see. I feel like Joyride's where it should be. Haunted Mansion, Gran Turismo, Indiana Jones, Asteroid City.
They clone Tyrone is so good.
Should we move Secret Invasion to the bottom, or would you say Fast X was worse than Secret Invasion?
In my brain, I think Fast X was worse.
Okay, fair enough. Do we want to move? How about this for Guardians of the Galaxy? Let's leave it where it is.
Yeah.
But with an asterisk that
Okay.
after we rewatch it,
it,
we can move it at that point.
I'm fine with that.
Okay. Indiana Jones being where it's at.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Hey, welcome back, Colonel. Okay. So now let's get to the top 7 here. We've while you were gone, Colonel, we moved Rise of the Beast to number 8 currently. And we moved Succession to number 11.
Yeah.
And then everything else is staying the same. So number 7, The Bear. Number 6, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 5, Oppenheimer. Now, again, this is
our
the movies we enjoyed. Like, obviously the like best made stuff here. I mean, Succession, The Bear, Oppenheimer, all those should be in the top 3.
Yes.
You know, and I would still say Barbie should be up there too. But as far as what we enjoyed, and like got really jazzed about, you know, like on a personal level, not saying it was the best made.
Yeah.
As far as Across the Spider-Verse, all right, I'm gonna say something, Maggie, and I think you'll be with me.
Okay.
I think we need to drop The Flash down a few pegs.
I was thinking the same thing.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, we were super jazzed coming out of it.
Super high off that.
Like, very high. I mean, the cameos, and I'm sure I'll still love it.
Yeah.
Like don't worry, I'm not saying I don't like it.
I still talk somewhat positive of it
Yeah.
to this day.
I just think we were riding super high off of it, you know?
Like, Keaton Batman!
Yeah, well, I mean...
Supergirl!
Yeah. I mean, the special cameos in it blew my freaking mind. I don't necessarily want to say it out loud, but, you know.
I called it. That's all I'm going to say.
You did. You totally did. Would you want to put The Flash... Where would you want to put The Flash? I'm thinking at least below The Bear. And I'm thinking maybe even below Rise of the Beast. And at that point, it's like, well, how far do we drop it? Do we drop it below Mission Impossible? Do we drop it below Little Mermaid?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, God, how far are we going to drop this sucker, you know?
I still feel like I liked it a little bit more than Rise of the Beast. Because Rise of the Beast, I think... us rewatching Beast Wars and Beast Machines, like Rise of the Beast didn't really hit those things, right? Like they changed it up, which is fun. Yeah, like the fact we didn't even see Air Razor's robot form. You know what I mean? And like we barely see Rhinox and Cheetor at the very end, like going to robot mode. And it's like, for this to be about Rise of the Beast, it really would have been nice to have a bit more beasts in it. You know,
Dinobot.
So how about seriously. So how about we make The Flash the new number 8?
Okay.
And Rise of the Beast drops to the new number 9.
Okay.
Still in the top 10. And we're not just doing this because Colonel wants
said something. Colonel demanded it.
What?
The
Oh,
colonel-
we're not moving it because.
Or this is a colonel.
Oh well, actually, I forget because we're moving the Flash. That moves everything down a peg, or higher up. So really, Rise of the Beast stays where it is.
Yes.
It's still the number.
Yeah. Colonel
7 or
Sanders
whatever.
said Rise of the Beast really needed more beasts.
Dude,
And Rhinox don't even have 2 lines.
for real.
It's true.
Like, what were they doing, man?
They did our boys wrong.
We need more beasts. Like, I would have loved an actual Beast Wars movie.
Oh,
you know?
yes.
I mean,
that would have been fabulous.
Colonel, I don't know if you checked it out. We actually did an entire podcast series on rewatching Beast Wars. It's called Going Back to Beast Wars.
Yes.
And don't feel obliged. Like, you don't have to watch it or nothing like that. But, like, we spent the first 6 months of this year diving deep into Beast Wars and Beast Machines. So, like,
Yeah.
we were ready, man.
We
And
watched
then
the
just,
80s Transformers movie first.
Yes.
Then we went into Beast Wars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we watched Beast Machines. Oh, boy.
Oh, baby.
I can't remember. There was the YouTube channel that uploaded it all in 4K. I'm totally blanking on their name.
It's Owl's
Toy Barn?
Toy Barn, something like that, wasn't it? It was
Owl's Replay?
Owl's Replay.
Owl's
and I
Replay.
always said it's Owl's Toy Barn.
Yeah. They have all the episodes in 4K.
Yeah.
It's really good.
And also they have Reboot.
They do have reboot. Okay, so we moved the Flash. So that means, sorry, this list is getting a little bit wily here. So currently at number 1 we have Barbie. Number 2, Mutant Mayhem. Number 3, Blue Beetle. Number 4, Oppenheimer. Number 5, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 6, The Bear. Number 7, The Flash. Number 8, Rise of the Beast. Number 9, Mission Impossible 7.
Yep.
And number 10, Little Mermaid.
Yep.
And then I think really top 10 is all that we're super
Yes.
concerned with. So how do you feel about Across the Spider-Verse at number 5? I think it should be number 3. I think we need to drop Blue Beetle down one.
Okay.
What do you think? I mean, I love Blue Beetle.
I loved it too.
I just feel like,
It's one of those times we was on a high.
yeah, and it was great.
It was great.
It was great, and
Nobody should sleep on it.
I think we put it so close there because of the Flash being so high.
Yeah, because we're like, hey, the Flash is all the way up there. Let's put Blue Beetle up there.
Because I mean, compared to the Flash, like it felt very
yeah,
like right there, you know. But even now, I would say I liked Blue Beetle more than the Flash.
yes,
Just as far as like an original thing.
Yeah.
You know, which I still love the Flash.
yes.
Okay, so you want to put the new number 3 is Across the Spider-Verse?
Yes. Colonel in chat says you watched all of it, Beast Wars, just for 5 beasts to appear in it, and 2 of them died halfway. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
We were
Highly let down.
not happy about that.
And who would have thought that it would have been more prudent to watch goddamn G.I. Joe?
Yeah. And the other 2 have no more than 4 lines. Yeah.
Dude, the fact that
The Cheetor, like you could have played into Baby Boy Cheetor, like.
hey, big cat. And
Big
where
cat.
the fuck was Rat Trap? Where the fuck was Rat Trap? All right, we had a whole thing for Rat Trap. Look at this. We had a whole thing for Rat Trap. Look at that. Where was Rat Trap? Wasn't even in it. Where's the cream filling?
No, that's
hey,
the
big
stuff.
butt. Ain't down no butt. Eh.
Let's go, Matt. I can't do my
Hey,
Joey.
Joey,
Let's
Joey.
Let's go, Mets. Cheetor was too mature. I agree. Also, he says, I heard that before Christopher Nolan is the only guy who could have pulled off Oppenheimer correctly. I don't really agree with that, but he was definitely one of the best directors to choose.
For sure. I mean, he
Definitely.
made a great movie. Honestly,
Yes.
like he made a great movie.
Cheetor's
So-
too mature. He acted more like Tigatron, not Cheetor.
That's true,
Yeah,
yeah.
no, it's true. Like, I
Colonel's spitting facts right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
Agreed.
so currently we got Barbie number 1, Mutant Mayhem number 2, Across the Spider-Verse number 3, Blue Beetle at number 4, Oppenheimer at number 5, The Bear at number 6, The Flash at number 7, Rise of the Beast at number 8, Mission Impossible 7 at number 9, and number 10, Little Mermaid.
I think that's good. Oh, what?
I think Oppenheimer does need to be higher. I think maybe drop
Blue Beetle again?
I think drop Blue Beetle to number 6.
Damn.
And put, I mean, because the bear's in here. You know what I mean? Like, if we're including the bear, because this is how we do it, we include everything we watch that comes out during the summer, right?
Yes.
So I think the bear, I think Barbie, Mutant Mayhem, Across the Spider-Verse, Oppenheimer, and the bear are the top 5.
Okay.
How you feel?
I'm cool with that.
And so then Blue Beetle, it'll go Blue Beetle, The Flash, Rise of the Beast, Mission Impossible 7, and Little Mermaid will be 6 through 10.
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
All right. So let's fix this.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
So, Oppenheimer is the new number 4. God, this list got so rearranged here for this.
Oh man, look at how it used to be.
It's true.
Beforehand, it was like crazy.
Just wait until we get to the end of the year. And we have to do all that. All right. That's good. No, we only do the top 10 for the end of the year.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, everybody. I think we got it fixed up here. Let me fix up the bottom half so that all the numbers are in their correct
take my
form.
headphones off.
Oh, you're fine. 15, 16, 17, 18. And again, Guardians of the Galaxy with an asterisk.
Yes.
We will probably re-rank it after we rewatch it.
Yeah.
I'm still just unsure how I
Yeah.
feel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
Matt can count.
I feel like... Oh, okay. Succession is listed twice.
Oh.
I was like, we only had 22. So how did we gain one? So that's it.
Matt can count.
Thanks. All right.
My butt hurts.
The new ranking, and this is our final ranking. All right. Well, I'm going to run through it. And if we both agree, we agree, and we close it out on that, okay? New ranking, number 22, Fast X. Number 21, Secret Invasion. Number 20, Guardians of the Galaxy. I'm sorry. Number 20, Meg 2. Number 19, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3, with an asterisk, meaning we can decide to change it later once we rewatch it. Number 18, Joyride. Number 17, Haunted Mansion. Number 16, Gran Turismo. Number 15, Indiana Jones. Number 14, Asteroid City. Number 13, They Clone Tyrone. Number 12, Succession. Number 11, Elemental. Number 10, Little Mermaid. Number 9, Mission Impossible 7 Part 1. Number 8, Transformers Rise of the Beasts. Number 7, The Flash. Number 6, Blue Beetle. Number 5, The Bear. Number 4, Oppenheimer. Number 3, Across the Spider-Verse. Number 2, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem. And number 1, Barbie.
I'm about to sneeze.
So shall it be?
So shall it be?
So shall it be done. There it is, everybody. That is your new ranking for the summer of 2023. Bless you.
God, that one's been with me for so long.
So, next week, we begin our fall list for 2023. So, the way we do our seasons here, fall will be September, October, November, and then we will begin winter of 2024 with December, January, and February. Spring will be March and April. And then summer is May, June, July, and August. The summer always screws it up because it's 4 months instead of 3.
Yes.
So spring usually takes a hit. But that's going to wrap it up for us, everybody. Remember, if you'd like to support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com/hopefullyawesome like these fine folks did right here. Or you can join right here on YouTube. You can join our membership program where you can have your own emotes and all that kind of fun stuff. But if you have no bucks tossed our way, it's totally fine. Remember, we will be live the rest of the week. We got Ahsoka watch along tomorrow night with Ahsoka episode 4. We've got super nice playback again on Wednesday.
Yeah.
Gonna be picking up maybe Maggie's new tape. We'll find out. And
we gotta find those.
back again on Thursday night at 9 with the season 3 finale of Smallville, which means we'll be kicking off our Smallville tournament. to vote for the best episode of Smallville over the next 2 weeks after that airs. So keep it right here on youtube.com/hopefullyawesome to be sure and vote in those polls because they will be going live.
Oh, yeah.
But next week we're going to be watching The Nun 2. That's going to wrap it up for us.
Be with us.
Remember, throughout the rest of the week, we got some trailer reactions and shorts going live, so be sure and check out those. But I think that's it. I think I finally covered everything I was supposed to cover.
Yeah, fall. We'll have the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. We actually did a reaction to the last trailer today.
That'll go out sometime this week, yeah.
So, yeah.
And, plenty of horror stuff. The Haunting, or not The Haunting, but what's that new one? Venice.
Oh,
Haunting in Venice, is that what it's called?
Yeah, doesn't Fall of the House of Usher come out yet?
Yeah, Fall of the House of Usher,
Yes.
The Nun 2, The Exorcist, all that. I think there's even more stuff.
Please.
Taylor Swift.
So scary.
But that's going to wrap it up, everybody. We will see you all tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and as always,
Have a hopefully awesome day.
bye.